Setting boundaries is not to change other people's behaviors. Setting boundaries is to love and respect ourselves. Recently, there are a lot of posts or people saying how the people in their lives are asking a lot, demanding a lot. The parents will call them all the time, demanding to be helped. Or there are other people who are asking them for money, and they feel they're obligated to contribute. And here's the thing: when we don't have a set idea of what we want and what we are willing to give, and when we are giving, hoping that they will return us the favor, as in either giving us love or respect or validation, we will always be in this giving energy because we are enabling them. We are giving them the permission to take from us. And for people who are always taking, they will always take as long as you're giving. So, how to set boundaries? The first thing to setting the boundary is to actually figure out what it is that you're most afraid of. Because a lot of times other people will say, well, don't be afraid to tell them no. But there is something that you're afraid of. There is something that you're protecting yourself. So you have to ask yourself, what exactly are you afraid of? Are you afraid of them saying that you're not a good person? Are you afraid of them walking out of you and not loving you anymore? You have to figure out what exactly it is that is that you're most afraid of, so you can deal with that. You can take care of that. Because at the end of the day, it is this fear that is holding you back from setting a boundary. So that's one thing. And if you want more help with that, I have another video about feeling guilty and how to deal with guilt. Now, the second thing is you have to figure out what exactly you're willing to give and what you're not willing to give. Meaning, you have to decide for yourself how much you're going to give. Maybe some people will call you all the time, and you have to decide, okay, I am only allowing myself to respond to that person's request once a week, and that's it. Or I'm okay to respond 2 times a day. Or you can say, oh, I don't want to give more than I'm not willing to respond unless it's a really emergency. So you have to decide for yourself what exactly it is that you want. Because when you don't know what it is that you want, other people will dictate what you should do. So you have to be the one to dictate that for yourself. And then it will be telling them that this is what you're willing to do, what you're not willing to do, and the other person is going to escalate because you have been giving them this leeway for so much. They're going to try to guilt trip you, they're going to yell at you, they're going to make you feel bad so that you can cater to them. Then once again, you have to go back to that original feeling as to what exactly it is that you're most afraid of that will happen, so then you can deal with that. So these two things go hand in hand, and maybe whatever you have decided, you have to escalate that too. Maybe at first you can say, oh, I'm only willing to respond once a week, but when they escalate, then you may have to say, I'm sorry, then I can only respond whenever you have an emergency. And you're not here to change their behavior because you cannot control their behavior, but you have to set it and follow through with it because you are respecting yourself, you're loving yourself. And when you bend over backwards, that means you are telling your body that you don't respect your own wishes. And that's why you cannot depend on other people to change it for you. You have to stand on it for yourself. And so I hope that that helps. If you have any other questions, you can always send me a message, or I have other resources in my posts, and you can check those out. Or if you would like someone to walk this journey with you, you can book a time with me to chat so we can go through exactly what it is that we can work on. There are a lot of resources out there. If it's not me, find someone who you resonate with so you can get this taken care of, because you are the most important person in the world. If you can't take care of yourself, you cannot take care of other people. That's all for today. Until next time.